السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Brothers and sisters, this is the Al-Razazi welcoming you to another episode of the stories of the prophets, and we are with this is episode number 36, and it is session number 7, still talking about Musa, the shoulder for the oppressed. Musa, the shoulder for the oppressed. So welcome back, all the brothers and sisters. So I got people on Instagram and I got people on Facebook. Welcome, barakallahu fikum, Allah Azza wa Jalla bless you all for joining this series, which we've started, in fact, Ramadan, right after Ramadan, after we finished the end of time series, and we finished the homemade happiness series, and then we started, this is our third series, talking about the stories of the prophets. So let me just give a minute or two for more people to join so that we can start, inshallah ta'ala. All right, I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all doing fine. مرحبا بكم. يا هلا ومرحبا. أهلا ياسمين، شازية، النجوى، شازية، خديجة، سيدي حميد، بوهو، مرحبا. Who else? All of you out there, because I'm going live here on both Instagram and on Facebook. I do have those prizes, by the way, right? So let me I'm gonna try to give away one prize tonight. All right, I'm gonna give away one prize tonight. So I have a question, and I can only do this on Instagram, so I need to bring somebody live. And then who wants to win a prize? So you need to go live with me here on Instagram. Who wants to come in live and win a prize? I'm gonna ask you a question, and then if you answer that question, you get your prize delivered to your home. You will get your prize delivered to your home. So who's ready on Instagram? Who wants to win a prize on Instagram? Come on, you guys. Inshallah, we'll trigger your memories. Inshallah, see if you guys remember stuff. It will not be hard. It's about the stories of the prophets. We'll pick a prophet, and then I'll ask you a question, and then if you answer that question, you win a prize. All right, anybody interested? Brothers and sisters, anybody interested on Instagram? I'm sorry, Facebook, you cannot come in live. This is a limitation that we have on Facebook. It's great, but you cannot come live with me, and then we can talk like Instagram. You can bring in somebody live, and then we can have that person live, and then we can talk. But unfortunately, we cannot do that on Facebook. All right, so let me ask anybody who wants to win a prize. Quickly, yalla, jaldi. Who wants to win a prize? I'm gonna ask some questions, and then if you answer the questions, you will win a prize. Anybody? All right, Patrice, Spirit, why don't you come into Instagram? Join me on Instagram, right? Go in live, win a prize, and come back on Facebook. How about that, Patrice, Spirit, Qamran Habib, Walaikum Salam, Lula Robe, anybody? It's the same username, Riyad Razazi on Instagram. So who wants to come in live and win a prize? Come on, you guys. Yalla ya Instagram. Ayyuha al-Instagramiyun. I've got the Facebookiyun, so I need the Instagramiyun. Yalla. Who wants to win a prize? Will not be hard. It's just a question. Come on, it's entertaining. Let's just trigger your mind. Let's trigger your brain. Come on. No, it will not be good on chat because everybody's chatting, right? So you can, I don't want people to be sending like a text message to answer a question, and if that question is wrong, if the answer is wrong, then it's not practical. But when we're live, it's different. So unfortunately, we cannot do it through text. We can only do it through a live, and that live can only happen on Instagram. Why don't you guys join me on Instagram and come back on Facebook? I've got people sometimes logging in on both. Logging in on Instagram and on Facebook at the same time. All right. I'm waiting for somebody on Instagram to come in live with me so I can ask that person a question. And if that person answers that question, they will win a prize. يعني ايش it cannot be any easier than this. Come on. It's a free prize that will, inshallah ta'ala, will ship all the way to you, to your, wherever you are. Somebody won a prize a few weeks ago, and that person lives in Australia. And they, alhamdulillah, we shipped them their prize and then they received it. All right. So anybody on Instagram, come on guys, la ilaha illallah. It'll be easy, inshallah. Trust me, I will help you answer the question. And all you have to do, just come in live. Oh, Patrice came in live on Instagram, so it must be you then. Let me invite you. There we go. Oh, I'm waving back. Yalla, huh? I cannot do this. You need to type. You need to send me an invite, Patrice, Pert, or Pert. All right, here we go. There we go. Go live. So all you have to do now is accept my invitation, right? Yalla, accept my invitation. Accept my invitation. All you have to do, just accept, and then we're going to go live. Patrice Bert. Patrice Bert. I'm waiting for you to accept. You are on Facebook and then you log in on Instagram. I'm waiting for you to accept my invitation so that we can go live. All you have to do is just press that button and you're live. Come on. Come on, do it. Do it. I want to give you a free prize. Really, I don't want to give away one free prize. Just accept. Yalla. Patrice! What's holding you up? I don't know. I don't know what's holding her. Okay, here we go. Request, view. There we go. Go live. Ha! We're going live. Yalla, accept it. You just, all you have to just press accept and then you're gonna go live. Patrice. I don't know, is this a sister or the brother? Patrice, is that a sister or the brother? Come on. You just press accept. I'm not good at Instagram. Okay, so I'm waiting for you. Just all you have to do is press accept. Okay, Sister Patrice, accept. You know, it's waiting for you to accept my invitation. I've already sent you an invite. You should see it on your screen, right? All you have to do, press a button that says accept. And then you'll be live. All right? Sister, can you try again? Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back again and try again. There we go. Patrice, here. Go live with Patrice. Here we go. So here, it's sending you the invitation. All you have to do, accept that invite. And you're going to go live with me. Okay? Yalla. Come on. I'm just waiting for you to accept the invitation. You don't see? Can you see that invitation on your screen? It's a pop-up. There we go! Right there. Alaikum salam. How are you?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Are you in Australia? I mean, are you in Vancouver? No, it's not you.
Yeah.
It's not you. You're not in Australia. Where are you? Where are you from?
Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Just around the corner. Winnipeg. Okay, mashallah. So she's from Canada. This is a sister all the way, from Canada. She's we're not too far from each other. It's just about 3-hour flight from Toronto. So that's not too far. So Sister Patrice Pert, right? Patrice?
Yeah, Patrice.
Well, Patrice. Okay, Patrice. Okay, let's go. Have you been following the series since the beginning? No. Okay.
No, I do.
All right.
I'm a single mom with a couple of really busy kids, so if I...
Okay, mashallah. Okay, then which prophet have you followed so far?
Well, I saw part of yesterday with Musa,
yeah,
but not all of it.
Okay, not all of Musa. Have you attended the Yusuf series? Yusuf.
Not all of them.
Not...
I feel really bad because I'm not like I kind of come in when I.
No, I want to ask you a question that can relate to what you've been following, because I don't want to ask you a question and you say, oh, I didn't get that one, I wasn't there. So I want to be fair to you. But you know what? Because I'm very nice. I'm just going to ask a very simple question, okay? Okay. Give me the names of the Arab prophets.
Which ones?
Arabs.
Oh my goodness. Prophet Muhammad. Let's see. There would be, Ibrahim and Yusuf.
No.
Would they both be Ibrahim and Yusuf? No. Isa? He's not.
The founder of Christianity. No, his mom. No. The Arabs.
Okay.
Arabs. So yeah, Patrice is not one of them.
I'm just guessing that.
All right, here we go. So let me tell you then, and then we move to another question. So we have Prophet, we have Nuh. Is it Nuh? So we have Shu'aib, Salih, Hud, and Ibrahim, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hud, not Nuh. Hud, and then Salih, and then Shu'aib, and then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay, so right? I got 20%.
Yes. So you got Muhammad. So we have, one more time, we have Hud, we have Salih, we have Shu'aib, and then we have Prophet Muhammad. These are the only 4 Arab prophets. How many prophets did Allah Azza wa Jalla send out? How many prophets altogether?
I think I got the wrong sister here.
124,000.
Yeah, I was going to say 74,000, but I got it wrong.
124,000. Amongst them are only 4 that are Arabs. You see?
Okay.
The rest are not Arabs. Ibrahim was an Arab. Ibrahim was born in Iraq, in Babylon.
Okay.
Babylon. Yusuf in Palestine. Right? You know, so Ismail was born in, where was he born? Ismail. لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة. You heard that before, right?
Yeah.
Where do people say things like that normally? Where do people say لبيك اللهم لبيك?
What do you mean, where do they say that? Like,
Have you heard of لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك? Here I am coming to you, my Lord. Here I am coming to you, لبيك. When people go for Hajj.
Okay.
When we go for Hajj, have you been for Hajj before or Umrah?
No.
Inshallah you will. Inshallah you will. Very soon, inshallah. So when you go for Hajj, we call it talbiyah. Talbiyah, this is the statement that people normally, say when they go for Hajj or Umrah. And this is in Mecca. This is what I'm just saying. Ismail was born in Mecca. All right, I'll give you a simple question because I really want to give you a prize. Okay, I really want to give you a prize. All right, so let me. Okay, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that beauty is split in 2 halves. 1 half given to one prophet and the other half given to all mankind. What's the name of that prophet?
Oh, it was that Egyptian dude.
Who's that? Who's that Egyptian dude? I love it. Who's that Egyptian dude who is so handsome? All right, so the Prophet Muhammad says that beauty is split in 2 halves. All right, 1 half given to one man and the other half given to all mankind. Who's that man?
He was like the.
Who's that dude? Who's that dude?
I don't. It's not. He was dealing with like Pharaoh. I remember like kind of the story. I'm sorry. It's
okay, he is. I'm sure you know. If I were to tell you his name, you know. He is from the progeny of Sarah, the wife of Ibrahim.
Okay.
He's from the same progeny. His father is Jacob. No, not Musa. Not Musa. His father is Jacob.
Okay. Ismail.
Ismail, no, Ismail, his father is Ibrahim.
Damn.
Jacob, you know Yaqub. Jacob, Yaqub, yeah, that's his father. He used to see dreams, and then he saw a dream, and then he told his father about the dream. He saw a dream, and then he told his father about the dream. What's the name of that prophet?
Told his father.
Joseph.
Oh my, is it Joseph?
Yes, it is Joseph. It's Joseph. It's Joseph. Joseph is so handsome. The Prophet Muhammad says that beauty is split in two halves. One half given to Joseph alone, and the other half given to all mankind. So yes, that dude is Joseph alayhi salam. I'm gonna keep asking you questions until you answer one question, so I can give you that prize. All right? Were you there yesterday during the session?
Part of it.
Part
yeah,
of it.
Then I drive my mom somewhere. So
Okay. All right. Let me ask you a question about Musa.
Okay.
No, I want to give you a prize. Musa had a brother.
Great. Musa had a brother.
Yes.
He did. Okay.
His name is
Musa.
Musa's brother. The other dude.
Yusuf.
No.
Ismail.
No. Harun.
Harun.
Yeah,
Oh.
Harun. Musa's brother
Okay.
is Harun. I'll give you another question. You know, I've got all the patience in the world.
I appreciate that.
And today's Sunday. I'm going nowhere. All right. So let me give you another easy question. Musa, where was he born? Moses. Where was he born?
Egypt?
Yay! Hey, here we go. 1, 2, 3, you rock. All right. So I have a sister by the name of Baraka Arts, right? She designs, mashallah, she designs posters. Sister Baraka Hearts, she's here. What are we gonna, Sister Baraka Hearts, go Patrice. Can you see what they're all cheering you up now? Baraka, wa alaikum assalam, Sheikh Mus'ad. Sister Baraka, are you there? Baraka Art, because we need to give the sister her present. Remind me of the two things, because you get to choose. We have these bookmarks, customized bookmarks, or Sister Baraka Arts. Come on, are you there? I just saw you. She was there. Mu'nisa. So we have these bookmarks, and what else do we have? So she get to choose whatever she wants, and we'll customize that for her. Canvas. All right. And in Canvas, you get to choose a name, let's say, of a prophet. What's your favorite prophet? Sister Petrus.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess the Prophet Muhammad. He's like the last.
MashaAllah. All right. So you get to choose. All you have to do now is you private text me your address.
Oh, yeah.
No, hold on, not to me, so that we make this safe. Baraka Arts, sister, where did she go? She was just here. Baraka Arts, you know, she would send it to you straight to your home. All you have to do is text her your address,
Okay.
and then she will make a canvas for you with whatever your favorite prophet, whatever you want. The canvas has a dua of a prophet. Oh, the canvas has a dua. Where did she go? Mu'nisa, where did she go? Where did Baraka Arts go? She was just here, and then she just disappeared all of a sudden. But anyways, the canvas has a dua of a prophet. Okay, so should we, Mu'nisa, can I have Sister Patrice send you her address? Mu'nisa, because Mu'nisa and Baraka Arts, they work together.
I see.
Yeah. Mu'nisa, can I have Sister Patrice? I was with her a few hours ago. I don't know what happened. Okay, fine. Can I just have... Okay, sure. Sister Patrice, do you see her name? Mu'nisa?
Okay.
Mu'nisa? Monisa, can you see that name? Do you see that name? On Instagram?
Let's see.
MU_NISAH.
I think I sent a message.
Okay, so if you will send her a message, she will reply to you, and then please send her your address, and then you will receive this canvas with your dua, inshallah, all the way being shipped to your home address in Winnipeg. Alrighty.
Okay.
Thank you for joining. Jazakallah khair, Sister Patrice. Say salam to your, well, you have a daughter or a boy? A girl, boy?
Oh, I have everybody.
All right, say salam to your children from me, inshallah ta'ala. Oh, she just messaged you, okay? She will message you, Patrice, all right? All right, thank you for joining. Assalamu alaikum. You take care. Bye. There we go. Alhamdulillah. So we have we have a winner. Finally, we have a winner. All right, let's start, inshallah ta'ala. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam. Officially, salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Jazakum Allah khair, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining. We had to give away one prize. Finally, we did. Allahumma lakal hamd. Let me give you a quick review of what we talked about yesterday. Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam. He after escaping, from Egypt, he went towards. In fact, in the desert, he did not know where he was going, but he only asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide him sawa as-sabil, to guide him to a sound path, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him towards Midian, which is in Jordan. In Jordan, when he reached the outskirts of Midian, by the waters of Midian, he found these people watering for their flocks, and then he found two ladies on the side, not watering, waiting for men to kind of, finish their watering so that they can water for their flocks. He went and he asked them as to why they were staying back. So they mentioned the fact that they did not want to mingle with men. And then Musa alayhi salam, he went and then he moved that rock because they used to have a big rock covering that well. Only very, very strong people would be able, it's been said that 10 people can carry that rock. He moved it by himself, water for those ladies, for their flocks, and then he went to a shade and making that dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying, Rabbi bima anzalta ilayya min khairin faqir. Oh my Lord, despite all the blessings which you have blessed me with, I am faqir, meaning I'm in need of you. Right? And then fasaqa lahuma. Then Allah Azza wa Jal mentions, the story after Musa alayhi salam went, sat on that shade. فجاءته إحداهما تمشي على استحياء, and one of them came walking modestly, telling him that our father, wants to thank you for watering for us. So this is, what we talked about so far yesterday. Yusuf alayhi salam, he went to meet this man. Some historians said that this man is Shu'aib alayhi salam. Some said it is, is a pious man, not necessarily Shu'aib, but the majority of the tafasir, they mentioned that the name of this man is actually Shu'aib, the other prophet, Prophet Shu'aib, who actually also lived in Midian, in the country of Jordan. So he went to talk to him. فلما جاءه وقص عليه القصص قال لا تخف نجوت من القوم الظالمين. So he went and he met him. He met her father and he narrated his story. He told him what happened. He told him the whole story. If you remember, in the chapter of Al-Qasas, verse number 21, before Musa left, he made a dua. فخرج منها خائفا يترقب. He came out scared. Musa, when he came out from Egypt, he was scared. He went towards the desert, because if he was to go inside the desert, most likely the soldiers will not be able to follow him. Let alone that Fir'aun knows that whoever goes in the desert, he will be dead. So when Musa came out, he said, قال رب نجني من القوم الظالمين. This is the beauty of the Quran. When you follow the Quran, you will understand more. When you study the stories of the prophets, you will get to ponder more and understand more and really understand more the Quran just by following or by studying the stories of the prophets. When Musa came out, he said this beautiful dua. He says, Rabbi najjini min al-qawmi al-zalimin. Oh my Lord, save me from the oppressors. Oh my Lord, save me from the oppressors. If you remember yesterday, I said that Musa made so far 3 du'as. And all his du'as were accepted. The first du'a, when he killed that man and he says, oh my Lord, I have wronged myself, forgive me, and Allah forgave him. That was number 1. The other du'a he made, asking Allah Azza wa Jal to guide him to a sound path, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him, in this, towards Midian in Jordan. And then he also made a du'a, Rabbi, بما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير. Oh my Lord, despite all the goods which you have blessed me with, I'm in need of you. And then this woman came to him, say, oh my father wants to invite you. Right? So these are so far 3 du'as he made. Allah Azza wa Jalla answered them on the spot. Also he made another du'a, 4th du'a. He says, رَبِّ نَجِّنِي مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. Oh my Lord, save me from the oppressors. From al-qawm, from this tribe, the oppressors, meaning Fir'aun and his people. So in Surah Al-Qasas, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answers his dua when he speaks to that man, Shu'aib, let's say, the father of those women. فَلَمَّا جَاءَ وَقَصَّ عَلَيْهِ قَصَص. When he came and he met him, and then he told him about his story. قَالَ لَا تَخَفْ. He says, لَا تَخَفْ, don't be scared, don't be afraid. نَجَوْتَ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. Before he left, he says, oh Allah, save me, protect me from the oppressors. And now this man tells him, you are saved from the oppressors. نَجَوْتَ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. Before he left, and then when he reached Midian, the man told him, لَا تَخَفْ, don't be scared. نَجَوْتَ, you're saved, خلاص, you're saved from قوم الظالمين. And I said yesterday, my brothers and sisters, if you remember, why Midian? Why Jordan particularly? Jordan, because it is the only country at the time, outside of Egypt, which was not under the authority of Fir'aun. Right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala directed him to a country that even if Fir'aun was to attack, he won't be able to, because it's not under his jurisdiction. It's not under the jurisdiction of Fir'aun. So he is safe. So that's why the man, Shu'aib told him, نَجَوْتَ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. You're saved from the oppressors. And now starts another episode in the life of Musa alayhi salam. He will live there for 10 years. The daughter keeps asking her father. She keeps asking her father, my father, there is this man, we don't know him. He came and then he saw us on the side. He went and he watered for us. He watered for our flocks, for our cattle. And then she goes back to him and then she says, قالت إحداهما يا أبت استأجره. Sisters and brothers, follow me here. Verse number 26. I'm going to ask a question. All right? And this should be pretty clear, right? So these were two girls, sisters, with their flocks. Musa, he goes, he asked them, what are you doing here? They said, we don't want to mingle with men, and our father is an old man. Normally our father will come and do this job, but because our father is an old man, we're watering for our flocks. And then this woman, she goes, or these two sisters, they went back to their father, told him the story. I'm just wondering who would be the spokeswoman. Who is this spokeswoman? There were two sisters. So, and then she came back. This lady came back. I don't know whose lady. Is it the elder lady or the younger one? One of them came back, and then she told her father, she told Musa, my father wants to invite you to thank you, to show his gratefulness, for you watering for us. So he goes back with her. Sisters, brothers, there's this hadith that mentions that Musa told her, I will go front of you, you go behind me. there's no need to talk and whatnot. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead of you. You go behind me. If you want me to make a right turn, throw a rock on my right. If you want me to go left, throw a rock on my left. If you want me to go right, left, throw a rock on my left. If you want me to go right, throw a rock on my right. You know, so much so that there was no talking between the two. Musa is going front, she's going behind. You know, it's not like they're going together. You know, you know, we're going home, right? We're going to your home, so we might as well, you know, get to know one another, right? I might as well get to know one another. Let us talk. You know, where you're from. How old are you? Oh, really? Yeah, mashallah, you're that old. I'm this old, you're that old. You know, where you're from and this and that and whatnot. There was no chit-chatting. There was no gossiping. Musa told her, I'm going to go ahead of you. You go behind me. If you want me to go right, throw a rock on my right. If you want me to go left, throw a rock on my left. So then he goes to this man. He goes to this man, you know, the prince of Midian, that man of Midian, you know, the father, most likely Shu'aib. As I mentioned, there were some discrepancies amongst the scholars. You know, the historians, some said it is Shu'aib, some said it is not Shu'aib, it's somebody else. But at any rate, he went and he told him the story. And then one of the girls went back and told her father. Verse number 26. قالت إحداهما يا أبت استأجره إن خير من استأجرت القوي الأمين. One of them said, oh my father, why don't you hire him? He is strong and he is trustworthy. Sisters, the sisters should pick this up like this. The sisters should pick this up like this. Who amongst the sisters told the father to hire him? Huh? Who? There were two sisters, right? Who among the sisters told the father to hire him? The sisters, she would know. The sisters, they should know this one. I know his Yasin. Yasin, you don't even know what's going on, man. His future wife. Yeah, his future wife. But you're not thinking like a woman. You see, you are thinking like a man. You're thinking like a man. Don't think like a man. Think like a woman. Think like a woman. Who amongst those two? It must be the same girl who went back and spoke to the father to tell him, Dad, there is a man who ordered for us. The father told her, go and invite him. She went back and invited him. And then he came to meet her dad. And then it must be the same girl who told the dad, Dad, why don't you hire him? Why don't you hire him, right? It must be the same girl because she's sending a message to the dad. You, Yasin, he says, oh, the one who's in love. Well, you're thinking like a man. You're not thinking like a woman. And you and I, we can never think like a woman. This is the woman who shows interest in Musa. Imagine you are a man. I'm a man, and my daughter or your daughter, she keeps telling you, Baba, there is this guy at school. He is good. He is a good student. He's good this, he's good that. Baba, there's this guy at school. Remember, Baba, that guy that I told you about in school? You know, he's running a seminar. And then she comes back again. Baba, you know this girl? You know this boy that I was telling you about? Yeah, that boy. He's doing this. But she keeps telling you about this boy. Hey, she's sending you a message right there. So, dads, sometimes we need to open up your mind, right? So, Shu'aib, he's a smart man too. Shu'aib, you know, she only told him, Dad, why don't you hire him? The dad picked it up quickly. Why don't you hire him? So, in verse 27, he says, قال إني أريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي. He says, I would like you to marry one of my daughters. And now Musa is gonna make a decision now. He has two choices. Yasin, Hamid, Hamid Buhu, watch out. Hey, you know, the father is telling you, I'd like you to marry either of my two daughters. I've got two daughters. I'd like you to marry one of them. It's not like buy one, get one for free. Yasin, he would say, can I get them both? You know, I buy one and get one for free. It comes in, it comes in the same package. No, he's saying, I'd like you to marry either of one of my daughters, either of my daughters. And in return, you will serve me for 8 years. You work for me for 8 years. And if you were to, you would serve me for 8 years. If you were to complete 10, it is a favor from you, right? If you were to complete 10, it's a favor from you. But in return, you get to marry, one of my daughters. Now, Musa, who is he going to pick? The one who's been coming back and forth, the one who's talking, or the quiet one, or the other one, So most likely it is the same, right? It is that same girl, the girl that came to him, the girl that spoke to the dad, the girl that told him, Dad, why don't you marry him? It's common sense. Some people are saying Safara, her name was the elder daughter. This is from the Israeliyat. But in the Ahadith, we have nothing authentic. But most likely it is that woman, that same girl, who asked her dad, there's this guy, he wanted for us, why don't you please thank him, invite him. She went and then she invited him. That he went to her dad, and then she told him, Dad, why don't you please hire him? He's strong and he's trustworthy. By the way, she said he's strong. How did she know he was strong? How did she know he was strong? Come on, guys, brothers and sisters. She says, إن خير من استأجرته القوي الأمين. Hire him. He is strong and he is trustworthy. Yes, Hamid, the rock. He moved the rock, Yasin. He moved that rock by himself. It is a rock that can be carried by 10 people, but he moved it on his own. So he is strong. But how about trustworthy? Yeah, he lifted the rock. How did she know he was trustworthy? How did she know he's trustworthy? I know rock, he moved the rock, right? So he's strong. But trustworthy, how did she know? How did she know? He helped them? Trustworthy, he helped them? He didn't lie. He did not lie. When he was walking to her, with her, he walked in front of her. He showed respect. Yeah, he watered for them. He watered for them first, exactly, before watering for the others. He kept his distance. All what you guys are saying, it is true. It is right. So yes, he is trustworthy. He didn't steal. He didn't lie. He showed respect, and he is strong. By the way, something interesting here. Musa is about 30 years old, just so you know, He's 30 years old. I'm going to mention something that is really off, but something really interesting. Off, but interesting. Musa, he was not an Arab. Musa, he wasn't an Arab. But this lady, she's an Arab. She's the daughter of that man, right? From Midian, from Jordan. She's Arabiya. She's Arabiya. Musa was not Arabi. Am I ringing a bell here? Qamran Habib, Hafiz Khan, Patrice, Layla, Mu'nisa. Musa, not Arabi, marrying Arab. What's going on here? What is going on here? Mixed marriages, intercultural marriages. This intercultural marriages, he didn't have a problem with that. Just like Ismail, alayhi salam, and other. So he, exactly. He didn't. It was not an issue for him, marrying Arabi or non-Arabi or whatnot, So, and this is the thing, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, if a man comes to you, that you like his deen and his religion and his akhlaq, marry him. Not you marry him. He's somebody who comes in to you as a dad, asking for your daughter's hand, and that man is has good akhlaq, and he has deen, good moral characters, and he's religious, and somebody who can look after your daughter, that, let him marry your daughter. This mixed marriages, I know today we have this issue, and I know today there could be so many other things that we have to look, for before marriage. I do understand that maybe if somebody who's from your own background will be, better, depending on, case by case basis. I do understand that, but I'm just giving you some examples, examples of even the Prophet Musa married somebody who's not an Arab. So mixed marriages was never the problem. Mixed marriages was never a problem. Arabi marrying Pakistani. It's a problem in Pakistan. It's a big problem in India or in Pakistan, or even amongst the Arabs, Moroccan marrying Palestini. Palestini it's impossible to marry Palestini unless you're Palestini. It's impossible to marry Palestini unless you're Palestini. So you can see this, subhanallah, amongst not only this tribalism, between not only intercultural marriages, but also within the Arabs themselves, or within, even in Pakistan or in India, subhanallah. Even in Pakistan, it's got to be from the same clan. If you're not from the same clan, from the same family, they will not let you marry their daughter or whatnot. But first and foremost, no akhi, no Umair, don't say that. A long time ago, I wanted to marry Pakistani. Oh yes, but her father said no. It's true. Umair, Arabs, no, it's not true. Don't say I don't like Pakistanis. I wanted to marry Pakistani, but you guys said no. Alhamdulillah. Hey, man. Hey, alhamdulillah, there's so many treasures out there. I got no issues. I got no problem. Yeah, Asians are open. No, you're not open. Depending where you are from Asia, by the way. Depending where you are from Asia. But exactly. Allahumma lak alhamd. There's always exceptions, of course. So anyways, I just wanted to, this is just something that happened, and I wanted to just to mention that so that we can ponder. Remember, the stories of the prophets are to narrate and derive lessons from the stories, not just a narrative, but a narrative, and also to derive lessons. And he worked for him as a shepherd. Brothers and sisters, there's no prophet who did not work as a shepherd. He lived there for 10 years. He went through a lot of hardship, Musa alayhi salam. He learned patience, perseverance. He learned about calmness of the desert, because he traveled the desert. Remember, he traveled 1,000 kilometers on foot, barefooted. So he learned that peace of the desert, the calmness of the desert, especially at night. And Jordan at the time, it's all desert. He learned all that, ilm al-sahra, the science of the desert as well, because eventually when he's going to get Banu Israel out from Egypt, they're going to be wandering in the desert for 40 years. 40 years Banu Israel will be wandering in the desert. We'll talk about that as well, inshallah ta'ala. He learned something called asceticism. What's asceticism mean? Az-zuhd. Musa, Prince Musa, the best food, the best clothing. Now he's a shepherd. He is a shepherd. Brothers and sisters, what do you learn from being a shepherd? Prophet Muhammad was a shepherd. Prophet Isa worked as a shepherd. All the prophets, as the Prophet Muhammad says, they were shepherds. What do you learn from being a shepherd? Brothers and sisters, throw something at me. You learn patience from being a shepherd? Naam, patience. Other than patience, what else do you learn from being a shepherd? Not to haste, not to be hasty. You take it easy, calmness. You learn about hikmah, wisdom, humbleness. Keeping them together is very, very important. Keeping the cattle together right? Because he's going eventually to lead Banu Israel, right, out. So he needs to learn how to keep them together. To be simple, right? Humbleness, leadership. Naam, you imagine, that shepherd, although it may sound as a trivial kind of job, but you learn a lot of, leadership skills. I learned so much, really. When I take people for Hajj, all the time and Umrah, you learn that leadership skills. How to guide people, how to lead people, right? Closeness, na'am, closeness to Allah Azza wa Jal. How about something called, sisters and brothers, listen up, something called pondering and meditation. Meditation. You see, these shepherds, they let their cattle out, in the fields, and then they just maybe go by trees, sit down, and then they look maybe at the sky, they look into the greatness of Allah Azza wa Jal, they meditate, they ponder. Musa, he learned that. Brothers and sisters, here's a beauty. Here's a beauty. Are you listening? Okay, first of all, I'm going to put something down right here. I want to mention something gold here. I want to mention something gold. Tadabbur, na'am, tadabbur. I want to mention and give you a gold. This is gold right now. I'm going to mention it, but are you guys ready to hear it? Are you guys ready to hear this? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? He's going to build a very, very close relationship, but I need you guys to tell me if you're ready first. Are you ready to hear this? Yes, Hamid. You're my man. You my man. I remember you, Hamid, now. I remember you, Ibn Habbus. Yes, I remember you. Jazakallah khair. Hamid, my man. He's my guy. He's my Habib. Alrighty, guys, listen up. He will build a very close relationship with something that's going to remain with him until he dies. What is that thing? He's going to build a relationship with something that's going to remain with him until he dies. So now you're wondering, what is it? I will not tell you now. I will tell you next week, inshallah. That's my cliffhanger. That's my cliffhanger. That is my cliffhanger. I will not tell you. I'm sorry. I will not tell you. But he will build a relationship with something very close that is going to stay with him for a long time. No. I won't tell you, my man. I will not tell you. Mon amour. It is a cliffy. It is a cliffy hangy. So inshallah ta'ala, we shall meet you all next week, next Friday, inshallah. Same time, same place. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Yasin. Thank you, Najwa. Thank you, Umair. Thank you, Qamran and Hamid and Hafiz. Those of you on Facebook and those of you on Instagram, thank you for joining. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Layla. And Umair, thank you so much. Khadija, Elizabeth Chingler, thank you very much. May Allah bless you. I shall meet you next week, inshallah ta'ala, for more lessons about Musa alayhi salam, a new episode in his life. A new episode in his life. Now in the land of Shu'aib, in the land of Madian, in the land of Jordan. Beautiful life, beautiful history, so many lessons. Yes, he got married. Yes, he will have children. How many children, by the way? Yes, he got married. He had children. He will have children. A lot of children, right? He will build that relationship with something as well. We will meet next week, inshallah ta'ala, to talk more about Musa alayhi salam. Until then, jazakumullah khair. I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Next week, inshallah ta'ala, next week, next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right? Next week, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, you guys? All right. Facebook, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Take care, buddy. Take care. Take care, Hamid. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullah. Salam to the family, okay, buddy? Salam to the family. Salam to everyone. Yalla, salam alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.